me, but barely. I need to turn myself up then. This is what logic would dictate. Is the music too loud? I thought it was too loud too, but I thought I might have also just been crazy. I do want a little bit of music, just because I don't want it to be full voice. That would be annoying. Who would want to listen to me for an extended period of time? Yeah, my mic is where it should be, Hastry, but I'm gonna trust you on this. Do you need me to turn myself up or the music down? Or are we good now? Here, I'm gonna see. Is the chat working? No! Live chat? Oh! Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. I don't think it's working. Alright, hold on. We're gonna make you guys visible. Music is still loud? Okay. That's as quiet as it goes. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna turn this up. We're gonna do one of these numbers. How is that, guys? Is that a little better? While you're answering that, I'm gonna work on getting the chat working on screen here. I thought I was ready. I apologize. Let's see. Okay, chat should be visible on the screen. Oh, yep, there we are. Music is good. Let's go! FO3, I did watch the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie. I watched it the other day on Sunday, and it was a fantastic viewing experience. I personally, like, I'm seeing a lot of people who didn't enjoy it, and who thought it was like more Marvel cameo bait, but I just had fun, dude. There's a certain point that you get to where you kind of just want to go to the movies to have fun and be less critical, which is ironic because of what we're doing today. You've read the title, you see the thumbnail. What we're doing today is we're gonna go back and we're gonna rank them all again. It's been a while. I didn't do it in the last video. That I made about My Singing Monsters, which if you haven't seen that, it's a little different from where we started, but it is something important to me still. This is back to basics. Boots on the ground, basics. We're re-ranking all the islands. And oh wait, this might not have all of them now that I'm looking at it. Uh-oh. It's missing Ethereal Workshop, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna try and find one that's got all the new things on it. Give me 2 seconds, chat. Yeah, I was also seeing, I think Matt Part, you told me that they're gonna do a live stream, My Singing Monsters is. I think we should tune into that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? I think it would be fun. Let me see. Tier maker. Let's get to some My Singing Monsters Islands, please and thank you. Does this have Ethereal Workshop? Oh, and it has Nexus. I was forgetting that one too. I'm out of shape, man, when it comes to My Singing Monsters. Holy shit. We need to add a new one. Yeah, that's the only one that's missing, I think. Oh, Matt Part, our time zones are different, so that's probably why. For me, it's 8 p.m. right now. But that's it. Okay. We're gonna do... What's it called? Ethereal Workshop. Island icon. Hold on, we have to make this perfect, guys. It has to be perfect. It has to be. Alright. Wait, I already have this downloaded. What the hell am I doing? Guys, don't judge me, please. I'm really, really soft when it comes to judgment. I'll just crumble. Okay. What is the chat saying? Haster's saying he's never actually played My Singing Monsters, but I appreciate you joining anyway, Haster. That means a lot. We're gonna move back to our gameplay scene here. Salmon doesn't know half the islands, but the fact that you know half is better than Haster. Just saying, just saying. It was pretty good though. Had tons of new remixes and everything. That's good. That's good. Is it one of those, when you say remixes, are you talking about the ones that they actually release on streaming platforms, or is it just something else? And then Mouseman saying, just want to say Psychic Island glowed up. It has. It has. Gojo saying, I quit MSM. It either got too boring for me or just didn't know what to do anymore. You know what? And I have, I'll be totally honest with you, chat. Off the jump, it's been a second since I've played the game as well. After I made all of my videos, it burnt me the hell out. Because I just get burnt out really quickly. And so I can totally relate to that. But I've hopped on a few times and looked at the new things. Let's see. Fire Festival was pretty boring. Oh no! 20 diamonds and a mimic costume is cool, those. Okay. Salmon, I don't think a lot of these people are from the server, now that you mention it. Which is cool. I'm glad to have some fresh new faces that I haven't recognized before. If you guys are unfamiliar, which you're watching this stream, I feel like you would be, but my name is Shanty. Back in 2022, in December, I made a My Singing Monsters ranking tier list. And for all the islands. To this day, it remains, if I'm correct, the most viewed tier list video for My Singing Monsters. MSM Poke Gamer released his like a few days before I released mine. Which made me almost not release it. But I did anyway, and then I got more views than him, so. Let's see. Oh, what kind of giveaway did they do, FO3? Let's see, they added new ones that aren't on streaming. Okay. I haven't played MSM in less than a year. Tease some upcoming monsters in the crowd. Hopefully some more mythicals. Oh, thank you, Mouse Man. I appreciate that. I'm glad you thought it was a great video. All right. Without further ado, I don't want to waste everyone's time here. One of the big differences between me doing this on stream and me doing it in video is we're actually going to be able to listen to the songs together and not get copyright strike. Isn't that cool? We're not going to get copyright striked for putting them in videos anyway, but last stream, if anyone was there, we did the Africa stream. And the Africa stream, I played Africa by Toto, and YouTube did not like that, which is okay. Understandable. So, can everyone fact check my homework? Are we missing any islands on the tier list right now? Because I think I've got all of them, but I could be mistaken. We've even, I think, got Composer Island in here, don't we? No, no Composer. Okay. Well, that one doesn't need a ranking anyway. See, they added the free mimic costume and 20 diamonds. That's cool. That's cool. One of the points I made in the last video was the fact that they still keep up with this game and do stuff like this. It's awesome. They're just awesome people. Let's see. Cake, so you're saying nope. Am I missing an island? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, Salmon, you know nothing past Wublin. That is, really funny that you mentioned that, because Wublin Island, I think, was when the first peak of the game happened. It had one of the coolest trailers, it had one of the coolest build-ups, and all of that was just a great era. Well, it would have been like, what would that, like 2016? When did Wublin Island release, actually? Wublin Island. Wublin Island. Let's see, let's see. 2016. Let's fucking go. All right. Oh, we're missing a tier here. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. We need to make a fat F. Yes. Yes. And then, of course, what kind of Shantic stream would it be for My Singing Monsters if we didn't have the seasonal Shanty tier? Oh, man. All right, let's fix these colors. I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like... Oh, wait. No, we're going the opposite way. What am I doing? There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're so in. Is this looking good to everyone? You think we're ready? Yes. Okay. Let's see. Totally quit after, shortly quit after Wublin. That is fair. That is fair. Composer should have its own tier. Yeah, I mean, well, do we really need to rank Composer Island? It doesn't... The music is, by very definition, subjective. You make your own music on there. I don't think I can rank it. Okay. Oh, I'm already... I'm already seeing some seasonal Shanty... some seasonal Shanty supporters in the chat. I'm really sorry, guys. But you... I feel like if you know me, you know my opinion on this. Maybe it changed. Maybe it changed. Who am I? Who am I to... doubt, maybe. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with Plant Island. Because you kind of have to start with Plant Island. And we're going to jump right into this Casey Neistat style. Get us. And we're going to, of course, be using the wonderful MSM Poke Gamer as our reference for the music because he's just wonderful. Uploads everything in really high quality so that we can all hear it. We're going to pause this music because we don't need Lo-Fi Girl anymore. And then if you guys are ready, let's go ahead and start Plant Island. I'm going to listen to it in full and try not to interrupt as much as I can. Sometimes I get excited and I do it anyway. But we're going to get through this and then show our thoughts on it. Ready? Here we go. And you guys have to let me know if this is a good volume. It actually might be really loud. This should be better. Sorry, I'm seeing I know I said I wasn't getting interrupted that much. People are saying, is this the one with the colossal? Yes. Yes, it is. You can hear those, like, deep, bassy noises. But yes. Yes, it is. Oh man, I love the rare Wubbix, dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, it's a classic, man. Classic. What are we thinking? I'm seeing in the chat everyone's loving Plant Island. Oh man. Solid A tier is what every island should try to be. I don't disagree. The Clamble Riser never gets old. I'm glad you used the word riser on that because that's actually the correct term. Shh. That. Oh my gosh, it's great. The ending verse, Luke, is really good as well. There have been many times, I think on my island still, I have a fully acoustic Plant Island. That's just the strumming Shugabush, the, what was it? Oh, I have Gazzed in there as well. Like, there's some cool sounds. And of course, it's where it all started. Plant Island, you can't go wrong with, I think. But, all right. Is it S tier though? I think I still retain my opinion that it's not the best island that My Singing Monsters has made. It's great, but they do have better. So I think I would settle for A tier. What do you guys think? Put it low A or high B? A tier or S tier? Is A tier maybe S? Yeah. Do with this song without the Wubbix. The other variants of it are good, but hearing random dubstep noises takes me out of the experience. See, and you're gonna be, if you're unfamiliar with some of the other My Singing Monsters songs, you're gonna get really tired of him quickly if that's already your opinion of him. Never cared for the common Wubbixes in any of the songs, save for Earth. Yeah, that's very fair as well. 8-Bit Flames, 8-Bit Flames says, it's not the best, but it's good at what it does as a starter island. I think, yeah. I think we're all in agreement that A is a pretty fair ranking for Plant Island. Let's say we move on really quickly. I'm going to make this a little more streamlined on my end. That way I'm not flipping tabs like this and throwing you guys off. I'll just be able to alt-tab, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Nope. Come on. There we go. Is this it right here? 4.3? Yep, that's us. Okay, here we go. All right. When this song shifts into the minor key, oh my gosh, dude. This is why in the original video, I gave this a fat S tier because it starts off like with that MSM classic goofiness, but oh, dude, does it absolutely deliver once the breakdown actually hits and everything. Sorry, we'll continue. Ooh! Oh, dude. It's so good. I'm seeing you guys, you also feel the same way about that minor key shift. It's so good, dude, when it hits. Oh my gosh, I love Cold Island. Let's see what you guys are saying. Rare Wubix delivers here, he absolutely does. The only thing that keeps Cold from S for me is the lyrics that make me want to die from Matt Part. That's totally fair. Funny story. When I was in choir in high school, I had this other guy at the time. This would have been when I actually made that video, so I was super into it. Me and this guy, we would sing the Cold Island lyrics every single day at choir. It was awesome. Let's see. Adore the Switch, especially at the beginning of it, where Deej and Rare Wubix are just going ham. Absolutely. Salmon is saying he'd go B tier, but that's his own disdain for its beginning in those lyrics. That is fair. That is fair. We're all entitled to our own opinion here, even if it's wrong. Cakeso's saying Strombonin, and enough said, honestly. Strombonin really improves the Cold. He did. You know what? And I can't remember which video I brought it up in, but I did bring it up previously that, like, it's awesome that 10 years later, they still add monsters that change and improve a song so much. What else can you really say that about? Because whenever a band releases a song on an album, that song is set in stone from there. You can't go back and change it up, or else you're going to sacrifice precious minutes on an album. So when it's set in stone like that, you have to go with it, and even if you want to make changes later, keep it. And maybe during live performances and stuff like that, you can change it up, whether it's better or not. But with My Singing Monsters, and especially in this game format, you can go back, add whatever you want, and make it better. And what's cool about it is people still have the option of muting the new monsters if they don't want them. Which perfectly segues into the Weirdos. This is the only song that I like in this game with the Weirdos. Every other song, I cannot fucking stand them. And I know it's gonna break your hearts, but I'm so sorry, they're just not good. I mean, I'm a choir kid, so whenever I hear faulty vocals that are not up to my standard, I cringe a little. I wince. And it's something to be said that all of the staff members are the ones who voice the characters and not, like, they're not hiring professional vocalists and stuff like that. Not that they're bad, but, you know, like, it does make a difference. So I'll leave it at that for now. I'm not going to bring the Weirdos back up until we get to probably Air or Earth Island. What are you saying, chat? Matt Part's saying B. Cold has a really good vibe from Luke. Cakeso's saying, I think high A personally. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Salmon saying, I think Cold is a mid one to me, but I only know the other first 10 islands. It was my second favorite island. Shanix Talker is literally... I'm sorry, buddy. I just don't like the Weirdos. Or the Wordos. Yeah, he is off-key in the chorus, though. And that's... You know what? And it's not like you can't be off-key in songs and still have it be beautiful, but there's specific scenarios where I'm like, okay. All right. Without further ado... I think I'm going to have to change my opinion. I don't know what urged me to this decision when I first made the video, but I don't think it's an S tier, at least not compared to some of the other songs. I do... Plant Island is classic, but I do think it is a better song than Plant Island. It just has more stuff going on. Not in the sense that there are more monsters playing, but they tried different things. Plant Island is a very different song, yes, but Cold Island experiments a lot more with those accidentals and stuff like that, and I just think that's fun. I'm a fan of Little River Band, and so anytime there's accidentals, I'm like, All right. Yeah, we're averaging A tier. That's what I'm seeing as well, Sam. And I think that's a fair ranking. And who knows who might flip-flop them, but I think Cold Island is just like this much better than Plant Island. All right. Uh-oh. I talked for too long. My headphones died. I'm going to reconnect these really quick. Let's hope it didn't just mess everything up. Am I still audible? Can chat still hear me? Da-da-da-da-da-da. We're going to play some lo-fi in my ear. I hear it. Okay, good. All right. Who's ready for Air Island? What's up, UA607? How are you? We're about to rank Air Island. Come join us. He's terrifying. That Epic Wubbox is terrifying. Here we go. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, literally. Pop music. Mouse Man, you're on it. Gosh. I would like to address something said in the chat very quickly. Somebody said, what? Oh, I lost it. Uh-oh. Somebody said, yeah, some of my favorite monsters, but uses them so bad. That's from Salmon Road. And I totally agree with you. But this is going to be a little bit of a tough one. Because I don't know... I don't know where to put this one. I know how I feel about it, but the chat is really split. So let's see. I personally, I don't think it's a S tier. So we're gonna make a poll though, and we're gonna see what you guys think. I'm thinking it's in the mid tiers. It's A through D is kind of my vibe. Oh wait, I don't have a D. Well, I do, but you know, not in that way. Anyway. This is C. Hold on. We're gonna make this work. Actually, this works out great. No! 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 Alright, here we go. Yeah. Now we have a D. I'm gonna start out this poll. Tell me what you think, chat. Poll is in the chat. I'm thinking, I can't remember where I put it last time, but I think I gave it a fat C. And my reasoning is, this middle section, while it's good for a little bit, is 3/4 of the song. Quibble and Riff are playing that the whole fucking time. It just has no variety after that. And someone also said that it turns into a pop song. You are totally correct. I'm seeing the majority opinion is C, and I'm gonna have to agree with you. Let's put our first island in a C tier, that being Air Island. Excellent, excellent. All right. Now, we're moving on to Water Island. Me personally, I'm gonna say this before we even start the song. Really, really underrated. So, let's go ahead and get it going here. Uh-oh, it doesn't pop up immediately. Water Island. Cold. Uh-oh. You get to see how bad I am at typing. I'm not excited about that. Here we go. Buckle in, kiddos. Let's go, dude. All right, I had to contain my excitement that whole time. Water Island is so good, you guys. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what we're saying. Salmon is saying S tier is exactly what I would expect from Water Island. It is exactly what Water Island should be. I think, yeah, Cold Island and Water Island are the only two natural islands where I have the weirdos in. Because the harmony that they get into whenever they go into the chorus, the I'm all right now, cool, calm, and clear like water. So good. It's so locked in, and whenever those vocals are locked in like that, the voices just project more, so it cuts right through the mix in the best possible way. Guys, I hate to say it, but this is higher than I thought it was. Okay. Is it higher or is it lower than Plant and Cold Island? Is it higher or lower than Plant and Cold Island? You guys tell me. There's a poll in the chat. Because I personally know what I would choose. Let's see what chat's saying. Cake's saying the rare and epic Wubbox go so hard they do. UA607, I think Water Island is worse than Plant or Cold. Okay. Noob Naster. Unlike Air Island, this one uses the loud factor really well. Yes. Yes. Matt Parts saying it's not transcendent enough for S tier, but we have a perfect 50-50 split on if it's higher or lower than Plant and Cold Island. You guys gotta tell me. 8-Bit Flame says it's not the best song in the game, and you have to keep that in mind that there are a lot of songs to come. You were very right. I'm left with a difficult decision because the more that's added to Water Island, the more I like it. Because it's such an easy listen, you know? Alright. I hate to keep abusing this tier. Oh, it's just a little bit higher, chat saying. I hate to keep abusing this tier, but I think it is an A tier. I think, ooh, I don't know if it's better. Cold Island or Water Island. Cold Island or Water Island. Cold Island or Water Island. I'm gonna stick, alright, for now, I'm gonna stick with Cold Island being on top. I really, really like Water Island. I do like it more than Plant Island. Because it's one of those songs, like, you know, if you're a Queen fan, you'll get this. When a song is super overplayed, it becomes like, okay, we get it. But when there's like a hidden cut in an album, that's the one you kind of gravitate towards. And Water Island is that perfect example of something that's just a hidden gem in a sea of good stuff. So we're going to put it there for now. We're going to move on to Earth Island. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Oh, man. Salmon Road says it's like Nightmare Before Christmas. I have never heard a more accurate description of Earth Island. That is so perfect. Lucas saying that Earth Island Colossal is so good. It is. Cakeso is saying Earth Island is overrated. Ooh, we'll get to that. 8-Bit Flames, the song really feels like a final boss with loud beats and low melody. You stole that from a YouTube comment. I know you did. FO3 says, yeah, it really shines with this song, and I love the personality it gives to this. Okay. Yeah is one of the best fucking monsters that they've added in this entire game, and I will not be convinced otherwise. Whenever he came out, I was giddy like a child watching what they did. And that little extra verse that they ended at the back end, where it gave it that little extra 15 seconds, is great. But, and this has to be the biggest but that has ever come out of my mouth, but Earth Island's wordos are shit. I am so sorry. I'm not. But the Wordos Islands are shit. Or the Islands Wordos are shit because they turn this song from final boss music, intimidating, brassy voices, to a fucking pop song. If I go to anyone's island and they have the weirdos on there without muting them, I'm immediately just skipping that island. I can't stand them, dude. Especially on this island. They take something... You know what the weirdos are? Do you guys remember when the Dipsters came out and everyone fucking hated them? But now they've gotten, like, enough time and they've gotten good on other islands enough to where we're like, okay, we can tolerate them. The weirdos are what the Dipsters were whenever they first come out, except they're not going to get better unless they do more stuff like Water Island or Cold Island. Like, they just don't sound good. And people love them, but I'm sorry, I'm not here to do the earthquake. But the song is still so good without it, so I think it's going in the first B tier. It just holds it back, but it's not anywhere near as annoying as listening to the second section of Air Island But I don't think it's quite as cohesive as plant or water. So I think that would be where my ranking falls. What is chat saying? UA607, I like Earth Island. I do too. I like it. Mouseman saying I hate weirdos. I get that. Yes, the weirdos are so shit. Now I remember that from your video. Yes, Matt Part, I have talked about this. 8-Bit Flame says weirdos are like dipsters. They hit or miss. That's very true. Matt Part, dips redeemed themselves on the magical islands. They did. Say, that's exactly what I was talking about. Whenever we got to the magical islands, like Bone Island, Fire Oasis. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, and Ethereal Islands are really good too. Okay. Moving on. This is a little... no, this is in order. This is in order. We're gonna have to just move this to here. Okay. Moving on to Gold Island. Gold Island. So cool, dude. Oh, man. Gold Island. What do you really say about something like that? Its origin started off as the original last island of the game before the game super exploded and we, of course, demanded more islands of My Singing Monsters. I love this island, and every time I listen back to it, I discover a new part that someone else is playing that complements so well. And not to mention, the epic Wubbix in that is really, really solid. And I think the only bad thing about him is that he just doesn't play enough. Whenever they don't play, the epic Wubbix, whenever the epic Wubbix isn't playing, the song feels like flatter. Does anyone else feel like that? Because I personally feel like, I mean, it's a stupid good island, but there's certain monsters that should play the whole time. I obviously get why they don't. Oh, man. This is going to be a tough one. Sunny says functionally an F, but the song is an S tier. That's a good point to bring up, because I considered adding in the functionality or practicality of getting all the monsters on the respective islands, but I feel like that would derail the rankings a little too much. So I get what you're saying. Cakeso saying the day I put my rare Wubbix in this day, it became my favorite island for a while. Yeah, all the Wubbixes on that island are crazy. Oh, man. I don't know. I never thought of gold as an S tier, but you guys, I could be persuaded. I could be persuaded. All right, I want to go, okay. I want to go back and... The Chorister is so good. Oh my gosh, the Chorister is so good. Someone said Dandy Doo has a voice crack. When? Oh man. All right, this one. I can't remember its name. The Valentine's Day monster. It's so underrated. The bum 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 bada. It adds so much when it's in the track. Oh man. Let's see. Noob Master says the second. I'm glad you changed. You fixed your name. It was Noob Master. You're not fooling anybody. The second track extension was not needed. I totally agree, but I think they needed to do it so that they could get the Water Island Wubbix in there. Maybe there was a... Schmoochel, thank you, Matt Part. Yeah, maybe there was a better way to do it, but I don't know. Here's what I'm thinking, boys. I'm thinking... Oof. Man. Because it's really good. I see you, Noob Master. Schmoochel is good on Gold Island. I totally agree. Okay. Going back to what we keep saying earlier, we might change it later, but for now, I think it's the highest A tier. Steven says, my mom forgot to tell me when 7 o'clock is here, so here we go. Well, I'm glad that you can make it on your own. You're an adult now, Steven. Welcome to the club. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on the dawn of fire seasonals. Oh, they did add those, didn't they? It's been so long since I've gone back and looked at everything. Okay. Really quick, chat. I have to take a little bit of a break just to get some water in me and some water out of me, if you know what I'm saying. So we're going to take just a $5, I think. When we come back, we're going to look at Ethereal Island together. And you guys, I'm sure, already know my opinion on Ethereal Island. All right, I'll be back in just a minute. Don't touch that dial. Oops, mic's on. We're so back. Creamy Man is so back. Okay. Who's ready to get back into this? We're gonna start off back with Ethereal Island. I'm seeing, while I was gone, there was some discussion of the seasonals on continent, but we're a long ways away from continent, so you guys are just gonna have to bear with us. Do you think we should speed things up, or are you guys in it for the long haul? What are we thinking? Just because I've got all night, but I don't want to keep you here forever, of course. We are going at a little bit of a snail's pace right now, getting through these islands. All right. Ethereal Island. Ooh, man. Here we go. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. All right. I'm gonna spill the beans. Ethereal Island is my favorite island by far. And it's barely close. This island is so well made. That when I made my last My Singing Monsters video diving into the game and analyzing why I think it's one of the best mobile games, this is the island I used as an example to talk about its music. And I want to bring this up for a second without delving too much into the self-promotion shtick, because my band, we played this song live, a few of us, so that we could actually make this video better. Let me see if I can get to where... Yeah. Taste of what makes Ethereal Island so great. I love this island. If that wasn't evidence enough, that was me on drums. And should we do a cover of Ethereal Island, like the full thing? I think that could be fun. Although I think my bandmates are tired of me talking about it, so maybe. Yes, I do have a band, Matt Part. Let's see. Let's see what chat's saying. Ethereal looks cool, very electro swing. It's actually a waltz, but that's forgivable. Probably right below Gold Island just because it does its job well. Monculus' verse is very heavenly for Mouseman. And then Cakeso, Monculus is my favorite vocalist in the game. He is really, really cool. What's up, Steven? Let's see. Let's see. Ethereal Island has to be in like B or A tier from Why Not. 8-Bit Flame, Wublin is up there as one of the best in my opinion. All right. Unhigh to you, Steven, then. Let's see. I'm very biased, as you guys know, so this is, of course, going straight to S tier, the first one of the night. Ooh. It just feels right. It just feels right. S tier for Ethereal Island all the way. This song, absolute, like, there's not a monster that carries it, but if I were to pick, then I would definitely say Socks, because Socks' part is so sweet and juicy, dude. Oh my gosh, I love it. FO3 is saying top 5 monsters for me are Fung Prey, Monculus, Socks, Rebro, and Wisp. The part that I was playing in my band was Rebro's part, and it's a lot of fun. It took me a second to learn it because it's a really weird kind of swing. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna do. Hold on. Only for a second. Rebro's part is really, really interesting because it is a 12/8 at about a 71 to 80 tempo. I can't remember what it was, but let me show you. Let's see, is this what I'm looking for?
I'm sorry.
No, that's the actual recording. I want to go back to the actual file that I had done, if I can find it. I don't know if I'm going to find it. Oh no! Alright, it's not the biggest deal in the world. We're coming back. Don't worry. We're back. We're back. But yeah. Ethereal Island, S tier for me. What do you guys think? Salmon is not as good as Gold Island, but if Gold is S tier, so is Ethereal. I don't know. I don't know. Socks and Fung Prey carried the island from 8-bit. Yeah. I personally think that Fung Prey is like a smidge overrated, but by no means are they bad. So, anyway, before we spend an eternity talking about Ethereal Island, which I could definitely do, we're going to move on to its little sister, the Ethereal Workshop. Shall we? Yes, we shall. Uh-oh. Workshop. Uh-oh, my computer is lagging. Goodness gracious. What are you guys doing on my computer? Actually, I don't think I've listened to this with the new update. Let's see what we got. Oh boy. Whoa. Nice. What? Wow. Okay. I was not ready for that. This is one of those islands that before I was making the video, I just really didn't consider where I was going to put it. And dude, it delivers. Holy shit. Okay, let's think about this. Ethereal Workshop, I still think it's a little too early for me to put it S tier along with a developed island such as Ethereal Island, which I know I'm going to eat my words for once we get around this, but I think it's really cool. The sound font that they use for, okay, help me out with this, chat. Who is, oh wait, you can't see my mouse. Who is this person on the far bottom left playing like with the hands? Looks like Gaster from Undertale, kind of. Who is that? Because they have the exact same sound font as Mario 64, I swear. I can't be the only one that hears that, right? That's so fun. It's such a fun little, like, blast from the past to hear something like that. And I'm not even, like, a crazy big Nintendo fan. Ogler, thank you, Matt Part. Yeah, Ogler has the Mario 64 sound font. Am I wrong? I think it's so cool. Yes! Dire Dogs, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Alright, we gotta see this now. Hold on. Yes! I swear to you, it's the exact same sound font. Just with a different effect and some editing on it, but yeah. Ethereal Workshop is pretty cool. I'm not ready to put it in these higher tiers just yet, but I do think it is better than Earth Island already, which is pretty damn impressive. So I'm gonna hit it right there at the top of B tier. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Thoughts, opinions, concerns. All right, we're gonna throw out this poll. Just because these are fun. Higher or lower than Earth Island? What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? Salmon saying B tier carried hard by Ogler. Noob Master, not with an N, says it's quite cool to see them use different sound fonts for it. Haster saying best song yet, though I don't play this game. No, it's good to have an objective opinion though, Haster. Very good. Everyone's saying higher than Earth Island. I agree. I think right here is a pretty good spot for it. Because let's keep in mind, the song isn't done yet. It very well has potential to go up into A tier, but I think we're kind of overusing A tier right now, so we're just going to leave it at B tier. Call it that. Thanks. Cakeso said I would put it high A since it gave me my favorite monster in the game. Well, you're a little biased. You're a little biased. I can see it in your cute little eyes, but it's okay. That's why I'm here. I'm a perfect mediator. Oh, yeah, and before I forget, we're, seasonal Shanty. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. All right, next up, what's next? Shugabush Island. Yay. Everyone's favorite. Workshop is finished? Are you guys kidding? Really? I don't feel like that's right. Well, you know how, like, we thought Plant and Cold Island is done. Maybe they're going to add some, like, specialty monsters on there. Maybe they will do a Quint. All right, moving on. We can't get caught up. We're going to move on to Shugabush Island. Here we go. So I do want to point out that it's really cool. Julia in the chat says horrible. No, no, it's not horrible. It's not the best, obviously. I don't think anyone's favorite is Shugabush Island unless you're from, like, Kentucky. But they actually hired on a guy who had a country song that was this exact song, pretty much, and then they just My Singing Monster-ized it, which is pretty cool. But the execution, like, it's not anyone's favorite song. Granted, Vivian, I think is her name. She adds a lot to this song once we get to her part, but I'm not crazy about country. I know I live in Tennessee and all, but I'm not crazy about country. Love or Money. Thank you, 8-Bit. That's the name of the song. Wait, this is a new verse. This is too. All right, what are we thinking? I know we're not finished just yet. Haster, you saying turn it up a bit? Okay. Salmon says it's good but not exceptional. Noob Naster. Sorry, I'm not gonna let it go. If you get past the theme, it's actually a fun island. And then Mouseman, I do agree. Octopus. I honestly think this is one of Octopus's best verses. FO3 is saying Sugavox sounds like he forgot the lyrics to the song, so he just vocalizes the lyrics to replace them. No, it's like Sims language, but My Singing Monsters. Obviously. Matt Part says the song also doesn't really have an outro or a break. It's mainly just the same stuff the whole time. You are correct. Everyone's saying C. Everyone's saying C. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it a C. I honestly don't know if I'm going to put anything in F tier. I think there's going to be one D tier, if I remember correctly. Just an island that I just plain don't like. But Cakeso is pretty underrated. I really like it. Yeah, I think Cakeso really... People gave him a hard time whenever he first came out. But now he's really started to take his stride. Let's see. Haster says, it does its job as a country song well. I'd say low A or high B. I'm not going to go B with this song. I don't think... It's not as annoying. It's just a little more repetitive than Air Island. And has a little less going on as well. I was surprised that they haven't added more to that island, but... Who knows? Maybe they'll change it up in the future. I have a lot of tabs open, so I'm going to go ahead and close some things down, I think. Close this down. Help out my frames a little. Next, we're going to Tribal Island. Ah! A classic. A classic. Oh man, that's so nostalgic. All right, chat, what are we thinking? Once Mammoth comes in, it gets better, stays good. The rest, so I think solid A. Pom Pom gets it lower A, though. Ah, welcome in, Wind. Saying Tribal could be better. Petition to make Bogart louder. Yeah, Bogart. I mean, you guys know my opinion on Bogart. He's one of the best monsters in the entire game, and having him be quiet like that and complimentary, I just don't think suits the monster. Also, whoever made the decision to do Chorister, who is a choir of 6 voices, and make him do scatting and a cappella, not a fan. Not a fan at all. My guy should be doing chords and be doing these long extended notes. I mean, that's what he's made for. It's what Earth Island was made him out to be, and then you get this next island that he's in. It just doesn't make any sense. What do you guys think? It's pretty catchy, but I really don't have much to say. Matt Part, yeah, it doesn't go anything wrong as a song, but nothing much. Yeah, I don't think Tribal Island stands out much. It doesn't stand out much. Which is good in a way, because that means it doesn't stand out in a bad way, but not in a good way either. I do think it's a more enjoyable listen than Shugabush Island, so I want to put it right here. I think C, middle of the line, it's actually dead center once we get the rest of the islands on, so I think C is a fair ranking for our Tribal Island. Not that I don't like it, but it is a song that gets really repetitive the more you hear it. I know every single time I got into the island to try and feed my monster, it would just be, alright, here we go again. Also, Pom Pom is really overpowering. You should have turned up, what's his face? The guy, Kongle. Turn up Kongle more. Let's see. Matt Part agrees. Cakeso, Tribal Island is extremely slept on. Is it though? Is it though? I don't know. Okay. We're gonna sleep on this. We're gonna go back to sleeping on Tribal Island, unfortunately, Cakeso, and we're gonna go to Wublin Island. Let's see. Oh, Wublin Island. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh, there's so many more rare monsters now.
Wake up the Wublins, wake up the Wublins. Wake up the Wublins, wake up the Wublins. Wake up the Wublins, wake up the Wublins. Wake up the Wublins, wake up the Wublins.
Dude, come on. Okay, I want to point out one sound in particular while we're still here, and it's not the one you think it is. Oh my gosh, my computer is stupid slow today. I am so sorry. I feel embarrassed. All right, Where is he? Here he is. I wanted to point out one monster sound in particular for Wublin Island, because it's one of the most underrated freaking sounds in this entire game. Oh my gosh. I love this man right here, Thwack. Dude! Oh my gosh. All right, Thwack is one of the best monsters in the entire game. It is so much fun. I am a funky drummer, and so anything that's got that kind of jazz mix in the percussion, like timpa, I think I saw someone point out earlier. Yeah, Wind says timpa goes hard. I love timpa. I love the entire percussion section of Wublin Island. I love all of it. Even the Waija, who you would think gets annoying, really doesn't. But it is, like some people are saying, is a kind of busy song. And I can totally understand that. So what I'm going to do, I personally enjoy this song more than Plant Island. So I'm going to put it up here in A tier, which this actually looks really familiar. I think this is the exact ranking I had it in the previous ranking. So maybe nothing's changed, but we've got some new islands to get to. So let's keep going. We're going to move on to, this is Celestial Island. I always mix up Celestial Island and Starhenge. But I think I got it. Right? This is the one where they're children? Yes. All right, here we go. Or should we watch them all when they're adults? Oh, too late. Okay. 5-second click delay. This is cool. This is cool. So much buildup. Sorry, I have to pause. Mouseman said royalty free. Dude. Oh, man. I kind of agree. I like this song and all, but it's not anything revolutionary. We're going to finish it out and give it its full listen, but royalty free. So, I do like Celestial Island, but I am also agreeing, I have to agree with chat here that Starhenge just does these monsters way better. Way, way better. Matt Part saying the chorus is a little underwhelming, but the rest is interesting. I totally agree. That build-up that it has at the beginning, so intense. Dun 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 dun, and then it just kind of goes nowhere. it is like a pretty decent payoff, but it's not the payoff that deserves the buildup that it got. So I think Celestial Island goes below Shugabush here. I hesitate to put it in D, unless you guys, you know what? Let's see. Let's see what you guys think. Are we thinking for Celestial Island? Are we thinking C or D, chat? Because I truly am in between. I don't think it goes to B or A, unfortunately. Oh, man. We've got a lot of viewers today. I appreciate you guys tuning on. 15 concurrent, it's a new record for me. Granted, this is only the third stream, but I appreciate you guys all tuning on and listening to us ramble here. All right, I'm seeing C. I'm seeing C. Okay, fair enough. We'll put it below Shugabush, though. I don't... actually, I enjoy it. I enjoyed it a little more than Shugabush, to be totally honest. Ooh! Next up is a really good one. Here we go. Now we're getting into some fun categories of songs. We're going into the Fire expansion songs, I think is the update it was called. All right, here we go, gamers. This one has Candlevara in it, right? I don't see her. Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Once it loads. Candlevara in this one. I hope so. Not like she adds a crazy amount. There she is. Let's go, Bazinga! Can we get some fucking clapping in the chat for Bazinga? Just even being on screen with Bazinga is an absolute pleasure. Permission to rotisserie roast gobbledygourd? Permission granted, my friend. Absolutely, permission granted. As well as that, this is our first song with Stog in it. And Stog might hold the fucking candle for one of the best monsters in the entire game. But let's finish out the song. Whoa! Guys, this is a first. We can actually hear Candlevara. I have grown up with Candlevara and all that, and I love her to death, but you just never hear her. But you can hear her in this. It's pretty good. Boo! Alright. It was so good. The island is so good up until the last 10 seconds, dude. I swear. When the fucking turkey. Oh, the turkey ruins it, dude. Okay. FO3 is saying hot take gobbledygourd isn't that bad and that it's bearable. I'm sorry, man. I just can't stand the gobbledygourd. But Firehaven is so good that we can overlook the gobbledygourd. Honestly, chat. Come on. I mean, what better song to have in a tier like that along with Ethereal Island? You've got one of the best Wubbox tracks, both rare and common. The Candlevara added so much. And Stog, Repetillo, Flugel. Oh my gosh, dude. You've got a whole slew of characters who just make this one of the best songs. Like, that's an S tier. That is an absolute S tier. Despite the gobbledygourd, Firehaven succeeds and goes on to S tier, and we move on to Fire Oasis. Oh, it was right there. Whatever. We're moving on. We're moving on. Matt Part saying, keep it at the bottom of S. I think I agree with you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Pull a tobuscus. If you sneeze to bless you. Man, my latency is like sad right now. I don't know what's going on. He got louder. Whoa. The mimic, dude. Ooh. Oh, dude. Okay. I want to talk about Fire Oasis. I want everyone... All right. If you're standing, which I doubt it, take a seat. Sit down. I want to talk about Fire Oasis for a second. Because Fire Oasis is some of the best and the worst of my singing monsters in the same song. Like, I love some of the things that they do in this song. I'm trying to remember the name of the lamb. Chat, you're gonna have to help me out. The one with the birds that pluck it at the top from It's a Fire Element. I think it's a triple element. I can't remember his name, but he adds a lot. He adds so much. What doesn't add a lot is Spirit. I think they made him way too loud. The Wubbix is all right. The Dipsters are great. Shout out to Tweedle, who probably... Woolaby, thank you, chat. Woolaby adds a lot, but Tweedle... I think people are sleeping on Tweedle in this song. Tweedle has one of the best tracks, and of course, there's Charitable as well. Oh, man. Fire Oasis is tough to rank. And the gobbledygourd wasn't as bothersome this time either. I hardly even noticed it. Ooh. Oh, chat. There's several things that hold it back from A tier. There's several things that hold it back. But I want to get your opinion. In an official format. What are we thinking between these kind of middle tiers, chat? Because I think this is kind of where I'm going to have it fall. Let's see. Snizer's disappointing quad here. He is, yeah. Wink ruins the song. I think Wink is like just the right amount of charm for my singing monsters. At first, I really didn't like the Mimic, but... And I get Dave Kerr came back. That's a big deal. He voiced another character. But I'm not crazy about the Mimic. It's a little juvenile for me. It's a little juvenile for me. Oh. I do realize the irony in that. It's not lost on me, chat. Noobnaster says it's an S. Oof, that's a little high. Okay. You guys are saying B. Yeah, I think B is fair. I think bottom of B, though. I'm not going to put it above Earth Island because, yeah, it's on Earth Island. Let's be completely fair here. All right. We're going to move on, do another island. This one is Psychic Island, which, personally, I think is very underrated. Psychic Island. If you can spell psychic right the first time, then you guys are true gamers. Because I know I certainly couldn't until I actually had to type it in a whole bunch. All right. Psychic Island, here we go. Oh, I forgot he was in this song. The whale. Ooh. Bowhead, thank you. Dude. Oh my gosh. How did I have not heard this before? Oh my gosh! Those dipsters are so fun! Oh my gosh! Somehow, chat, I had not heard Bowhead's part in this. I loved Psychic Island before this, but holy shit, now? Now? Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah. Whoever said Psychic Island got a glow up, you ain't lying, dude. That's really good. Oh my gosh. All right, we've got a decision to make, chat. Jaden says A or F. That's like a big range. Taster says the slower rising feeling is so good. Dude, okay. So, the dipsters, they added to a part that I originally thought really didn't land as well on that final chord. I thought it was a little cringe, but the Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, that's fun. That's really fun. Ooh. Oh, I don't know. Okay. I've come to a decision. Yeah. I think it's just a smidge better than Cold Island for me. Oh, I know about the Bone Island Dipster's Wind. I already know all about that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. What are we thinking, chat? Higher or lower than Cold? Because I think it has enough going on now to where I would say Cold Island just doesn't quite add up. When is saying, oh yeah, we haven't gotten a ferry yet, but we're going next. Above Cold? Above Cold? While Earth Island is like boss battle theme, Psychic Island is like an evil villain theme song, FO3, you're so right. Da, da, da. Well, you know that's just a half step, right? That's just Jaws. But so is Earth Island. Or no, it's not. Earth Island is a whole step, at least. Anyway. Salmon said, no, don't leave us, Salmon, I'm sorry. Let's see. You guys are saying S. But Cakeso disagrees. I thought about doing S. Okay, I'm gonna compromise. I'm gonna put it above Gold Island. It's so fun. It's so much fun. But I don't think it's S tier, personally. It's a lot of fun, but it also, that chorus would get old after a while. I know it would. Let's move on to Fairy Island. This is also one that I sadly see as very, I spelt that wrong, very underrated. I know you guys are saying S tier for Psychic Island, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, Kingso do a push-up. Yeah, for every wrong opinion we have from now on, we're all gonna do push-ups. That sounds fair, right? I want video proof, chat. Video proof. Oh, Pong Ping's in this one. Yeah, old dear lass, heart to this song. Thank you, Mouse Man. You're making this so much better for all of us. Ooh. Oh, man. The horns complement it so well. Oh my gosh. Chat, I am so glad that I waited to hear these quint on these islands until this stream. I have not heard these before. They're so fucking good. Yeah, Krilby and Tuskski together, dude. That is a fantastic harmonization. I'm not even gonna argue with you, chat. I think that's an A. Oversaturated this tier might be. It's an A tier for sure. Yeah, I'll put it above Wublin. That harmonization goes crazy. It's like an Irish jig, but pop. Oof. Oof. All right. Moving right along. Nice. Now they're appearing in the bottom right again. So I don't have to let you guys watch me type again. It does sound like an RPG song, you're right. We're kind of breezing through these. I'm trying to go a little faster so we can get you guys home. Uh-oh. Here we go. Ooh, gnarls. Yes, please. Brilliant. So something I want to point out that is really, really clever that they do, when they go to the chorus, they put the emphasis on the offbeat or the upbeat as opposed to the downbeat. So the downbeat is the 1, 2, 3, 4. The upbeat is the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that adds so much, especially when you're doing anything like funk drumming related. It adds so much to give the song more of a like drive going forward. I love Bowen Island. I honestly, with Flummox, with Gnarls, and the teeth guy, the dragon, I can't remember his name for the life of me. Yeah, that's an S tier for me. I don't think it's quite Firehaven, but Bowen Island is an S for me. Oh man, that's just a lot of fun. It's kind of timeless too, because no matter how many times I listen to it, it's just enjoyable. A little bit of spook to it. Yeah. Yeah. That is a good Fangler, Matt Parr. That is a good Fangler. Sorry. I think, yeah, it went a little bit out of order here. We got Light Island next. I think that's the first magical island that is chronologically there, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, Inosaur. Inosaur? Insasaur. Whatever. The dinosaur. The bone dinosaur. he wouldn't have been on any other island for sure. Okay. Light Island.
Light our darkest hour.
Yeah, like, I agree with you, UA6. I had a lot of these islands in kind of like, the, like the B to C range, I'm pretty sure. All of them have moved up. All of them. All of them. And Light Island, I can tell you, is not going to be any different. Here we go. Ooh, man. Mandatory freeze. Obligatory. Oh, Tiowa. Oh my gosh, I forgot Yelmet was here. Common Souza W in the chat. Common Souza W. I love Souza. I'm extremely biased towards Souza. In other news, Yelmet, as much as I love Yelmet, okay, I get the point, right? The song starts off at almost a piano, and then by the end is fortissimo. I get that. But Yelmet, I don't know if I think it's just this much for Light Island. Do I think it works? Yes, Luke, I do actually think it works, but I like my Light Island with a slower tempo. I take the time changer thing that you can put on any island. I turn it down just a little bit, slow it down, warm out those bass tones, and I mute almost everything but Filament. Who else? Filament. I mean, I just love Filament. Oh, and Souza. You got to keep Souza in there. But Light Island, I don't think it's better than these B tier ones over here. I think it's above average, though. Souza Continent is the best Souza. You're right. I don't know if I'm ready to see Light Island in A or S tier, but let's see. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. 8-Bit Flame is saying mid to high C though. I could see that, but I'm gonna leave it at B, and maybe we'll change our minds later. But next we have Magical Sanctum. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are we all hanging in there? We having a good time? I haven't gotten to listen to all of these in full in quite some time, so I'm having a good time. If my computer wasn't 10 seconds behind on all of the inputs, that would be really cool, actually. Yeah, we're getting through it all right, aren't we? Noob Nasters. The instrumentals on Light are one of the best in the game. I could definitely see that. They definitely chose some really interesting instruments for both this and Magical Sanctum, funnily enough. All right. All right, all right. We're about to get into some controversial territory with this song because I know it's going to be split. My poor computer, man. It's taking so long. Oh no. All right. I want to start this with uh-oh. Okay. After this song, we're going to take a short break. Give me let's just get through this one really quick. Aster says it sounds like Jack Black is making noises in the middle. You're not wrong. I mean, he does just go for it. I love that. There's an intensity in that song that is not matched in almost any other song that My Singing Monsters has made. It is a different feeling entirely, a different vibe. It has an extremely, not that, as an extremely unique atmosphere. Oh man. I know we're overusing it, chat, but I think it is an A tier. But I'm going to leave this up to you. I'm going to take a short break, and we're going to see where you guys place Magical Sanctum, because I can be swayed, honestly. Let's see. I'm going to start this poll for you. And then we're just going to take a few minutes here. All right. Poll is in the chat. I will be back in just a minute. And then we're going to see where you guys placed Magical Sanctum. We'll discuss. All right, chat. What are we coming up with? What are we thinking? I'm seeing a lot of A's and S's. Oh, man. Lots of A's and S's. Okay. The poll is split. But it's really close. I'm seeing 53% going S, 47% going A. They're leaning towards S. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Since this is my tier list, I'm pulling out the it's my tier list card. I know. I don't personally think it's up to S tier, but I will agree that it is all the way up here at the top of A tier. I will give you your props, chat, because I think, I mean, it's, as much as I love democracy, it's my tier list. I think top of A tier for the very reason that there is a song here in the future that I think deserves the spot more. Oh, but children. Children, children, children. There is a glaring wart on the My Singing Monsters catalog, and it just so happens that we're listening to it next. Oh boy, chat, are you ready? I don't think I am. I mean, I don't think I want to listen to this song in full, but here we go. I guess we're doing it. Oh boy. Yay! We're going to pause this right quick. Let it load. I'll give the song a fair chance, okay? All right. Here comes this fun song. Coco Melon Season 5. You're exactly right, Mouse Man. What's up, Enui? Enui, let's get your opinion on this. What do you think of seasonal shanty? Before we hand it off to me in the other chat. Oh, I'm glad to know you're subscribed, Enui. I super appreciate it. So, if anyone has watched any of my previous videos, you likely already know my opinion on seasonal shanty, considering that there is an entire tier made for it, and note that it is below F. What are we thinking? I'm going to keep playing it so we can give you guys a fair shake, but oof. I'm noticing in the stream health that not even the stream likes this song. We're dropping frames like crazy just by listening to it. Okay. Carol Long is cool. Monculus is cool. The birthday cake is cool. Everything else, not feeling it. Where are the horns coming from? I've never heard those horns before. Castle base, alright, thank you. I suffered multiple ways listening to this song. The stream lost like a quarter of the viewers. I lost a quarter of my sanity. I lost a piece of myself. Seasonal Shanty is not going to get a D. It's not going to get an F. It does not belong anywhere else other than the tier that we made for it to demonstrate how bad it really is. This song has some good things going for it. The concept is cool. Carolong is cool. Monculus is cool. Gobbledygord isn't, but there's some things that make it cool. But none of them are happening. None of them work. Haster said, petition to make this the fish army theme. It would make everyone else surrender to make us stop. And I couldn't have put it better than myself. If there's any other fish in the chat, I think we should totally do that. All right. Let's brush our teeth of this song if you guys don't care. We're going to move on. Ugh. Yikes. Is this the most recent one? Yes. Yes, it is. Do you remember when this song sucked booty cheeks? Like, for a while, chat, this song was not it. But every wave, it got a little better, and now we're here. Billie Eilish. Fuck you, Aster. That's mean. That's mean to our little Amber Island. How dare you? Okay. Here is my totally honest opinion of Amber Island. Amber Island is Tribal Island, but more tribal. But Continent does Amber Island and Tribal Island better than both of them. Or at least it did before this newest update. I can't remember if I listened to it or not with the seasonals. I am not crazy about Amber Island because every single monster, they tried to do it like what Continent did, where all the parts would play maybe once or twice, but then not again, so that way each monster could have its own section to shine. It just didn't do that as well as it could have, and honestly, I would have preferred if monsters had just replayed some of their parts to make the sound a little more cohesive. What are you thinking, chat? I'm seeing D's, I'm seeing C's. It gets repetitive so fast coming from Noob Master. I get that. FO3, the ending part was dope too. The ending part is dope. Cakeso says, Flower and Barb sound like Kids Bop's kids. I guess I could see that. Matt Part says, Zigger grab. Or was it Zig? It was Ziggerab. Is like duct tape holding together. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what's weirder too, is there's a few monsters who played the whole time pretty much. We could have used more Stog. We could have used more Flugel. We could have used more of the Quince, in my opinion. I am not crazy about Amber Island. Yeah. I think Amber Island is our first D tier. It's just below average. Seasonal Shanty is not S tier, Haster. I don't want to hear it. Oh man, there is a Ethereal Workshop. All right. You guys have been pointing that out to me for a while now. All right, let me switch this out. We're going to... I don't think I can delete this, so we're just going to leave it. Yay! 100 push-ups. 100 push-up, Haster. Sousa is really good. You're right, Mass Man. Okay. Now it's for the moment that I have all been waiting for. Let's see how long. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, like we're at 10 seconds now. Oh my gosh. My poor PC. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh man, I'm so sad this hasn't gotten an update since the last time I saw it. But it doesn't need it for me to like it as much as I do already. Here we go, chat. Oh, let me get that start again, please. You bite your tongue, 8-Bit Flame. That's slander. He says, I'm the only Mythical Island Anglo fan. I'm an Anglo fan. I love it. I love it. Oh. Okay. I hate to reuse this bit, but seriously, a fucking round of applause for Bazinga. He's just so fucking good, dude. I stand by what I said when I say that that verse, that outro, is one of the best things that this game has ever released. Oh my, I love this song. I love this song. I still don't think it's as developed as Ethereal Island, and I still hope that this changes, but for now, Mythical is an easy, easy S tier. Alright. Now. Yes, the little flourish that Bazinga does at the end is crazy. Thank you, Mouse Man. You get it. You get it. I mean, enough said, right? We're all in agreement. It's S tier, right? They cooked. They did, Noobmaster. Sorry, it just tickles me to death that the name was spelled wrong. I'm not letting you live it down, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know why. All right. This last one is going to be, or this next one is going to be the last one of the base game. The unreleased monster on Mythical? No? What is this I'm hearing? Hold on. There's more? Fooled you? Fooled you. No, wait, that's fan-made, isn't it? Is this the one you guys are talking about? Fooled you? Oh, have you guys seen this one, Luminicarp? It's really good. Is this the one you guys are talking about, though? Nanoid? No, that's a what if. Fooled you. I think I did see this. He's not fan-made? Let's see it. Let's see it, chat. While we're here. Okay, but April Fool's and Mythical Island strangely goes well together. Alright, where does he play? I want to skip to that. It's like a jaw harp sound font? Weird. I mean, hear me out. Keep it, but make it quieter, and that's a fucking full-fledged monster, in my opinion. That shit's great. I'm not upset if they had added that, but it's not official, so we keep it at S. Next. Oh, we need to get back to... No, I'm in the right place. Magical Nexus. I heard this one. I saw the trailer for it, and the trailer for this island is one of the best fucking trailers that they have ever done. Did anyone else catch the Markiplier Space is So Cool reference that they did? If not, go back and watch it, and whenever the ballerina monster is dancing up the stairs, listen to the little melody that it plays. Because it goes, and I shit you not, dun, 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 dun. You know, cool. I just thought that was a nice little leitmotif that they did. True gamers watch Markiplier. All right, let's see Magical Nexus. I'm excited to hear this one again. Oh, man. No, don't you pause on me. God damn. Oh, it hits so hard. Oh. Whew. Can we... Okay. Just one more time. Can I get the drop? I want to get the drop. One more time, please. Oh. No. Play. Damn it. Here we go. All right. the Whimsies, right, are criminally slept on in both of the songs that they're in. But this one, people are finally like, oh shit, the Whimsies. And fucking A, bro. Like, that is a great track. Oh my gosh. I am excited to see where Mythical Island goes. But if I could be totally frank with you, chat, where Magical Nexus already is, puts it right there. With no question. No question about it. My personal bias still keeps Ethereal Island there as my top S tier. Because I just have such a strong connection to this song. But Magical Nexus, the entire time I was listening to that song, I had the jazz stank face on. It was not pretty, but it was, oh my gosh. Let's see what chat's saying. Mouse Man, Bro Filament, and the hair string bow monster is beautiful. Yes. Yes. Aster says it's the best song yet. Noob Naster saying he's ascending. Oh my gosh. Okay. We have entered into the final leg of this stream. I appreciate you guys sticking through with me the entire time. We're going to take one more small break, and then we're going to tackle these last 6 islands. Are you guys ready? All right. Give me just a few minutes here to get ready for the majesty of Dawn of Fire. And we are back. Ah, welcome, Rylan. Glad you can make it in, my friend. We are just on the last leg of this, but the VOD is going to be available. I keep all my VODs available in a playlist if any of you guys ever want to go back and rewatch them. So, and I was also hearing some whispers that you guys are going to make your own tier list. Please do. Please do make your own tier list. I'd love to see them. All right. Let's keep it rolling here. We're going to be rolling on over to the continent. If I can get to the right tab. Here we go. Oh, man. The continent. This was only 13 days ago. I don't think I've heard this. So I'm curious. I'm curious what they did. Because I hold the continent very close and dear to my heart because I spent a lot of time on this island back when I was younger. So let's see. Let's see if it holds up. All right. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. We're dead. It died. Everything's dead. It's just, it's too weird. Hey! Oh. What the fuck, dude? That's it? Oh, no, it wasn't it. Alright. Yikes. Yeah, that's gonna be a yikes for me, chat. Hey, oh. That's gonna be a yikes for me. Like, I had heard the Valentine's seasonal, I had heard the Easter seasonal, and I was like, okay, I mean, fine, but then Hula came in, and I was like, alright. Alright. Tuskski is at least great. Gnarls, take it home. Oh, there's the mimic. Uh-oh. Where is he? Oh, there he is in the egg. He tried to sound bad. What the fuck, Dave? For real? All right. That was a pretty poor showing. I am not even gonna lie to you. It's a pretty poor showing for Continent. That hula was rough. That hula was rough. I mean, Gnarls took it home at the end, but yeah, chat, I'm not seeing any higher than D for this one, honestly. The song is really difficult to build on, and I know it is because they have so many moving parts. They have so many moving parts that they have to juggle, but I'm just not feeling Continent. I'm feeling it a little more than Amber Island because it's at least more consistent, but I'm not crazy. Not crazy about it. I'm keeping it in D. I'm seeing A's and B's, and I'm seeing the Mimic is tolerable, but I'm not impressed with that. We're gonna... I'll be fair. It's not worse than Shugabush Island. But yeah, it's not going any higher than C. Let's see if Cave Island can kind of wash the pain away a little. Yeah, we did C for effort map part. We'll do that. I'll be fair. I'll be fair. Let's see. 13 days ago, okay. I don't think I've seen, yeah, I must have not seen this. This has got Gnarls in it now. I'm wondering what they did with Gnarls in this. Very curious. All right, well, let's pause it. We're gonna get back a little bit so that I can actually play the song in full, have it start right. Oh, and there's the Mimic. All right, can I be honest? I'm gonna level with you guys. Not crazy about the Mimic. I get it, but I'm not crazy about it. So hopefully this isn't a total slam dunk in favor of anti-Mimic. Ooh. Yes. Okay. At least Gnarls was there at the end to save Mimic from being on his own, because Mimic just sounds so awkward when he's on his own. And it 100% has to do with how Dave Kerr sung it. And that's fine if that's what you were going for. It's not my thing. Gnarls added a lot to it, though. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. I want to say high C for Cave Island. It definitely improved. If I can... Uh-oh. How do I... There we go. Yeah. Haster said it's really good ear rape. You know what? Couldn't have said it better myself. But it's cool harmonizations, though. I think it's like a final hoorah more than like a bittersweet ending like Gold Island is. Because I think this is the highest island that you can get monsters to in the game, if I'm not mistaken. You have to get them to level 20, so it's the kind of yeah, last hurrah, like I said. I like it. I don't mind it. Let's see about Cloud Island. How's Cloud Island been doing? Because I think Cloud Island is, depending on which version that you go for, one of the most hit or miss islands. Just because it's like, it has some really good elements, but at the same time, it just goes on and on and on and on. So let's see. Ooh, they added Tuskegee. They added Dromedary. Interesting choice. Tia was on there now too. I'm curious to see what they did. Truly, truly. Because I really like Cloud Island. We're going to give this a fat pause so I can let my computer catch up. I can hear it right now. Yeah, my computer has, what, 6 fans and liquid cooling, and it is struggling to run this right now. I don't know what's been happening recently, but it's been a little on the harder end to make things happen with this. I'm going to look at it after the stream, more than likely. All right. Y'all ready? Here we go. Oh, Riedling, my love. Whoa, Sneezer. So, I do like Cloud Island, right? But I am understanding where the chat is going, where they say they, like, I don't know the direction of the song. Because at some points it's very whimsical and very charming and very euphoric. And then at other times it's a little louder, more poppy. And I just don't think those things mesh incredibly well. I do think that Fairy Island did Cloud Island better. And Fairy Island is an A, so I think it's fair for me to put this. I do think it's still better than Continent. It's still got that more cohesion and doesn't have as many monsters taking it down a notch. So I think it's better than Continent. But Celestial, I think it's better than Celestial too. I don't want to spend a crazy amount of time on Cloud Island though, because there is a song that means way more to me that I would like to take a tackle at. So please do join me, chat, as we take a gander at one of my favorite songs ever, Space Island. Let's let it load. Let's let it load. Shellbeat and Tuskegee do make that song a lot better. That horn part was great. I think this is the most updated version, right? 3 months ago. Is that timeout? Is that right, chat? We got Tuskegee. It is just not a fun word to say, Tuskegee. All right, here we go. Bowhead time, indeed. God damn. Come on, Thermal Take, let's go. Chop chop. We gotta make this happen. We got shit to do. Well, I'm gonna take a swig of water. Prepare myself, because I might just fanboy out a little bit at this song. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, here we go. Oh, Candlevara. Oh, Bowhead. Done. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god. I go to a different place when I listen to Space Island. Space Island, a while ago, in my own time, I had done a remix of it, and it's on YouTube somewhere still. I think it's unlisted though. Just because I love the song so much. The difficult choice we have to make though, chat, is where does it land between these three? Where does it land? Yeah. I think Matt Part put it best when he said, I don't think there's any misses on this island. You are absolutely correct. There's not a single monster taking that island down, but even if there were, the whole thing just soars. And I love the decision that they made with Bowhead to not go with the lead melody that everyone goes to during the chorus, but to do something that harmonizes and takes it up a notch. Oh, man. I'm seeing top tier, I'm seeing below Nexus. What are we thinking, chat? Where does it place in S tier? Personally, I still think Mythical Island maybe inches it out. What do you think? Between Mythical and Haven, that's what I'm thinking too. Man, we really have a type of song, don't we? All these space themed songs, and then Fire and Bone. That's funny. All right. Behind Nexus and Mythical, I agree. All right, chat. Ready to knock out these last two songs? Are you ready to listen to Starhenge? I already know you guys are ready for Starhenge. You guys have been calling it out this whole time. But you're gonna have to be patient with me while I let my PC catch up with me. Ascension. Absolutely. Mouse Man, that is a totally valid choice to put Psychic Island in S tier. I almost did it myself. Alright, Starhenge. Vamp, I think, is the name of the older piano type monster. Vamp is one of my favorite monsters, like, bar none. He's up there with Stog. He's up there with Bogart, up there with Socks. I love Vamp. He adds so much to the section that he adds. So let's see. While my computer gently weeps. I don't know why it's struggling today. I'm really sorry, guys. We are not leaving the best for last. There's one more island after this, and it certainly is not the best. Yeah, do you guys remember when Skaratar was the only monster on this island, and we were all like, whoa, what is this gonna be? Yeah. That's how I fondly remember Starhenge, for that very reason, of Skaratar being the lone monster and just doing his eternal solo with the whale noises. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? So good. Oof. Oh, man. So nostalgic. I love Galvana in this part. And Blossom getting his solo. Yeah, that song is really solid throughout. Somehow they do a long build-up, but it doesn't feel like a build-up. It still feels like it's moving. That's what's fascinating about that song. I don't think it belongs in S, however, because there are some things that drag it down a smidge for me. The ice drummer, I can't remember his name. You guys are been helping me out with names this whole time. The ice elemental, not crazy about him. Not crazy about him. The the off-pitch. I did not press play, excuse me. He does the off-pitch stuff, and his drum part's good, but the off-pitch stuff while Galvana is going crazy, not a fan. But I will give it a solid A. I think just below Plain Island. Starts off our A list. Glacier, thank you, Matt Part. You're like a fucking savior over here, man. You should come back every day. Every time. Yeah. I think A is a very fair ranking for Starhenge. It doesn't quite get you to Ascension as much as Space Island or Magical Nexus or Mythical Island does, but it gets you like right there towards the end with Blossoom's solo. So I'm going to wrap this night up with what Mouseman thinks is the best island somehow. Which, I'll leave that up to you guys, but it ain't shit for me. Oh man. I know it feels unfortunate that we gotta end on this song, doesn't it? It's not the best island, Mouse Man. You're coping. You are coping, my friend. Have they really not put any of the quints on Party Island? Well, I guess they just didn't want him to go to waste. That's fair enough. Yeah, it's about time we get some actual push-ups in here. Mouse Man, for your opinion, you're getting push-ups. I don't know if I would go 10,000, but you certainly owe me some now. That's funny. Taylor Swift concerts here? Yeah, no shit. Party Island. Oh boy. That's what I'm saying, Cake. So even My Singing Monsters is like, why waste them, you know? That's how I feel. Ugh. I'm so sorry that we ended on this island. I mean, Chorister's cool. Stog sounds like dog ass, dude. It's just so empty. They wasted Chorister here when they could have had him on like a way cooler island like Cloud, Space, or Cave. Any of them. Any of them would have worked. Ma doesn't even have his effect on that the chorus doubler. Nothing. Why are they whispering? Why are they whispering to you?
Come on over. Come on.
How much longer? Oh my gosh. Ma sounds so awkward without the chorus doubler. Shut up, Pom Pom. Mouse Man, you're hearing Ma too. It's so bad. All right, guys, I'm so sorry. That island. All right, without even mentioning the monster choice being great and then all of them underperforming, that song is really long for my singing monster standards. That's almost 3 fucking minutes. F. I'm sorry. That's a fat F. That is F for failure in every single front. Like I know I have a bit about hating seasonal shanty, but there's like a special spot for a island like Party Island. It's somehow worse than the last time I listened to it for the video. Oh man. Yeah, no, Haster, I think you're right. I think it is seasonal shanty tier. Oh my gosh. I feel bad. You know, because like we were having such a good stream, a great time, listening to some really good songs. We have 6 S tiers, and then we ended off on Party Island. I feel like I cheated you guys. So what we're gonna do, I am absolutely exhausted. We've been going for a long time. Anyone who's been with me from start to end, I super appreciate you sticking around with me. We're gonna end this off right, okay? I promised you a good time. We're gonna end this off right. What the fuck is my recommended page right now? All right. We're ending this off right, gamers. Yeah, Pom Pom was like, come on over. Come on over. Over here. I only listened to it 2 seconds last time, Matt. That sounds right. I mean, who would want to listen to it longer than that? At least we gave all of the islands a fair shake this time. But yeah, nah. We're gonna end it off on this. I appreciate you guys logging into the stream, hanging out with all of us, being active and supportive. And for anyone who's watched the videos, I super appreciate you as well. I look forward to seeing you on the next stream I can do. It's gonna be a second till I can stream again. Just because my next few Wednesday nights are looking a little packed, but we're gonna end this off right, all right? We're gonna end this off right. Let's see. No, don't question. Don't question it. Cake, so stairway all day. I'm sorry. I'm glad you had fun, 8-Bit. I did too. I had a lot of fun. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for coming in, man. I super appreciate it. We're gonna end this off right. We're gonna crank some magical Nexus. And I'm gonna go to bed. Maybe we will. Shit. Oh no, chat. Please. Here we go. Alright, guys. It's been an honor. Sending you off right. Have a good night, everyone. Yeah, I did get the references. Good.